Will there be an NBA franchise in Las Vegas? In 1999, then Mayor Oscar Goodman went to David Stern in New York. I believe their offices are in Manhattan. I know Manhattan is huge, but I believe that's where they're located.
You think the NBA's offices are in Manhattan? You don't think they're in Staten Island, Rick?
Is that where they are?
No, they're in Manhattan. Yeah. Everything's in Manhattan.
All right, then. I mean, look, I tried going, when I was in New York, I tried going out there and I saw that it was in Manhattan.
The NBA offices in Queens.
They could.
Yeah.
So, okay, maybe they're up your ass. So the MGM resorts are trying to construct and have an operational arena by 2016. Here's what David Stern had to say on the whole issue, who will retire February 1st after 30 years. Given sort of all the references you see about Las Vegas and Sin City, we've always believed that gambling is a very legal business, regulated carefully in Nevada, that this is a huge entertainment destination, and this is a place that we should embrace. In Las Vegas at the Thomas and Mack Center, the Lakers and the Jazz, I believe we have a picture of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar when he had a fantastic game. I believe he secured the scoring title right there at the Thomas and Mack Center. That was in 1984. The Jazz also played 10 games there that year, and the 2007 All-Star Game was there. That's the only time a non-NBA city hosted the All-Star Game.
Look at that skyhook, man. It was unfair. He's 7'4", and he freaking mastered that shot. It's ridiculous. He's shooting down.
How big is this wingspan?
I mean, it's unbelievable. What's the point of even jumping and defending it?
I don't know. They teach you to get a shot and get a hand in their face when they're shooting.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous. So good.
So the Thomas and Mack Center seats. Do you know how many? Want to take a guess?
I don't know. It's a big arena. I've been there. 19,000 probably.
19,552, according to a quick Google search. NBC Sports, however, says that it's not a good fit. Obviously, MGM is trying to build an arena. It might be old, but it seats 19,552 people, which is more than.
But that's irrelevant to an arena now. It's got to have luxury suites. It's got
understood,
to be,
and that was their argument, that it's a small seating capacity, which in my opinion is not, and they have no luxury boxes, which I totally understand. So for the Thomas and Mack Center, they're 11th by capacity, so it could work as an interim place for a Vegas franchise.
But you wouldn't want to go more than a season there.
Why not a few until the MGM arena that they're trying to build?
Because when you arrive in a place like Las Vegas, when you make I would say, and I'm not a sports marketer, so bear in mind I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Okay.
But I imagine that when you show up at a place like Las Vegas and you want to make an entrance where there is so much competing entertainment, like if they hadn't built the theater for Celine Dion that they built for her in Vegas, I don't think she'd have gone and played at the Sands for a couple of years while they got that ready. Like, you make an entrance in Vegas, and you make an entrance where you make an impact, and not like, oh yeah, we're here, and we're here for a couple of years, and we're gonna go 34 and 48, but in 2 years we're gonna open a new arena and get serious. My hunch is they want to arrive in Vegas ready to go. So I don't even know that I'd play one season there, but I certainly wouldn't waste time on 2 or 3.
So obviously they want to try to attract as much attention to this new arena. I mean, if you are not a sports marketer. Let's say you're developing the arena. What exactly would you put in there to grab people's attention?
I mean, you just got to make it. It's got to be an event. It's got to be it literally has to be.
Do you have betting stations that you could go to at halftime?
No. There's not going to be any gambling there. And I don't think, there's an arena at the MGM, which is, I believe, where the Pac-12 held their tournament this year. And a bunch of other tournaments were in Vegas. There are a lot of
I don't believe it was at the MGM. I thought it was at the Thomas and Mack.
I don't think the Pac-12 was at the Thomas and Mack. I think it was at the MGM. But I might be wrong. I don't know.
And the Lakers and Clippers play preseason games there as well.
Yeah, I don't know that you want to have in a casino, but I don't know how separate that arena is from the casino. But anyway, I would build a nice arena, and maybe it's in a casino, but you're not going to have a gambling in the arena.
I find that incredibly hard to believe that they would pass that.
But they clearly want to do business in Vegas. As soon as they put the All-Star Game there, it was the NBA's way of saying, okay, never mind, our previous stance about it, we don't want anything to do with Vegas is over. And it's totally logical. That, I mean, if I were going to expand the NBA by 2 teams right now, assuming you're not going to move a team now that the Kings are going to stay, you put a team in Seattle, back in Seattle, and you put a team in Vegas, and you're done with it.
My question for you then is, which one will come first? Because they've been talking about Seattle like crazy until Sacramento's owners.
You might as well expand by 2 when you expand. It's very difficult, always difficult to have an uneven number of teams. Then your divisions are messed up.
So they're waiting till 2016, it appears, to put a team back in Seattle.
That may be, unless somebody else moves first. I don't know what the situation is with teams getting ready to move. Seems like everybody's secure. Obviously, the Kings were the best bet. They're not the only team in some degree of financial distress with a stadium, but
Well, that's the
But
thing.
think of it as if Seattle gets that arena built. If Seattle goes ahead and does what they say they're going to do now, which is build the arena without the team, some team will come. It's too attractive, you know.
Yeah.
So, and Seattle should never have left Seattle. I mean, the fact is they should take the team out of Oklahoma City.
It's amazing how much fans in
Also,
Seattle
Oklahoma City have a
absolutely
team.
hate David Stern.
Yeah.
Like
well,
every video we've done about Sacramento, it's always shifted the conversation in the comments has always shifted to
I
Seattle.
wanted the Kings to move. I mean, nothing against Sacramento, but they stole the team in the first place, and so I don't care if they lose the team. Seattle should never have lost a team.
So when the Baltimore Colts moved, you obviously felt bad for.
I wanted Baltimore to get its town back. I wouldn't care if the Colts left Indianapolis. I'd move them tomorrow. I'd move to Los Angeles tomorrow if it were up to me.
the Colts.
Yeah, move
not
them
the
somewhere.
Jaguars.
Jaguars got their team authentically originally. So I mean they're irrelevant, the Jaguars, but I'd move the Colts.
All right.